Hello everyone, my name is Agnes. Today I'm going to explain about one of the culture, especially in Chinese. It's a Chinese funeral ceremony. So in Chinese funeral ceremony, it's usually done by those who have a Chinese family or Chinese related family. So there are 7 steps during this ceremony. The first one is called jipbok. The second one is the night before the body was taken. The third one is it's in the morning before the body was going with the ambulance. The fourth one is before the burial or the cremation. The fifth one is called kick-off ceremony. It's after the burial when the family is going back, before the family goes going back home. The sixth one is there are not days, but it's like on the third day or the 7th day, the 49 days or 100 days ceremony or worship, or like we call it in Indonesia komsel. The seventh one is called xiaoxiang. It means the ceremony of the first year after the day the person passed, or the taixiang. It's the third year after the third year after the person passed away. I'm going to explain the first 2 stages. The first one called jipbok or bumu. It's a ritual before the body was going into the coffin. After the body is given bath, being makeup and dressed up, the family, and it can be a pastor, it can be bhikkhu, it can be bante. It depends on their religion, but in general it's quite the same, because they will conduct like a prayer before the body going into the coffin. The second one is Chinese tradition. They usually spend 3 days in the funeral home, so that all the family or the colleague or the relation can come for the last time to see the body. And on the last night before the coffin is being closed, they're conduct last, what is it? It's called like last ceremony or last ritual before in Christian usually they will like sing, they giving some speech, and the family also saying thank you for those colleagues or relation that come. And after that the coffin is being closed on that night. This Chinese funeral ceremony is, there's no specific time or date or era where this start, but it's just a Chinese tradition actually. Then on this night, actually from day 1 until day 3, all the Chinese family will burn this kind of this one. This is money made of paper. It can be used by the Buddhists, because they believe by burning the money, they will send it to the heaven for the person who passed. Also on that night when the coffin was closed, there will be burn this house. I mean, they prepare a house, the miniature house that they want the person have in heaven by burn it at night. So these two are their belief that we still find it if that family still have in Buddhist belief or religion. The third one is the ritual throwing the watermelon in front of the ambulance, because they believe actually there are two reasons why they need to throwing that watermelon. The first one is they believe that it will help them to pass this all sadness, and everything will going as it should be. The second one is from the Tang Dynasty Emperor, the Simlin. He actually an emperor who passed, but when he go to the hell, he was friend with the guard, so he kind of negotiate that and in the death note it's written that he should pass away on the year 13 after he leading the dynasty, but he negotiate with that guard saying that it's wrong that he should pass like in the year 33, because in Chinese even one line can means in a different meaning. So in exchange he promised to send the watermelon by throwing it. So because they say that in hell watermelon it's rare food that rarely can be found. And the fourth one is for the cremation, they also conduct some kind of rituals by praying or singing and the mantra, or some kind of mantra that might help the person going straight to heaven, or help the person to finishing his or her life. Then the fifth one is kickoff ritual, which is they believe that after the crematorium or the burial, that family shouldn't go straight to the home. Instead, they should like go to restaurant or somewhere else to like give them feeling that they are not alone. On the sixth step, there are 3rd, 7th, 49th, and 10 days of ceremony or rituals. It's kind of reminder, but Chinese believe that during these 3, 7, and 49 days, that the spirit of that person who passed is still around, and they still doing their usual things. And on the 10 days, the son it's finally allowed to cut their hair, because if only the person who passed is their parents. The seventh one it's Xiaoxiang ceremony, or the reminder of the year 1 of the past of that person, or the Taixiang, it's called the 3rd year of the day that person passed. All of these 6 and 7 steps is actually it's not compulsory, but they might choose only to as a reminder on the 3rd day or 7th day. It's not compulsory. This Chinese funeral ceremony can be categorized at the second layer. So it is where the value and rules conducted are adopted over time for every leader or every family, because there are no strict rules how to do it. So this have an exposed values, and so everyone can actually do it by their belief. That's all I can say from this Chinese funeral ceremony.